James Tour made a video where he's like, here's 5 criteria you need to explain so we can get to the bottom of the origin of life. Hi, Celeste. And they need to be done satisfactorily, and he had challenged 10 different scientists to do so, to find solutions to these issues, any one of the issues concerning the beginning of life. And I've been watching so many videos that he's made, so many videos that other origin of life researchers have made, and none of them address the biggest question that I think I've addressed quite clearly in the theory. And it's kind of interesting that I should be addressing this. I don't think they're ever going to address it. It's been since 2011 and they still sort of ignore it. It's never addressed. But it's the belief that Earth was always the same size that it is now. On this little photo here from the Argonne National Laboratory as of 2021, it says here, scientists studying Earth's early atmosphere have found that it was very similar to the atmosphere found on Venus today. But they went ahead and superimposed, not Venus, but their rendition of what early Earth is. How it has like a thick haze, and it's similar to Earth, or similar to Venus as it is now, but Earth, this was Earth. And as you notice, the size, it's not very different at all. It's the same size. And it's kind of weird because that's Earth billions of years ago. It's as if almost the objects in our solar system that are younger Earths are completely ignored. Just so people are aware, I have Jupiter, according to the DH ratios, between 632 to 731 million years old. That's what Earth looked like when it was 632 to 731 million years old, about that time frame. Now Saturn is on a different transformation curve, so it's younger, but its age is, so its size is different, but it's younger than Jupiter because its DH ratios are more pure, so to speak. And then you have Uranus and Neptune. Neptune is 1.15 billion, and Uranus is 1.23 billion. So that's what Earth looked like when it was 1.23 billion about, and Neptune about 1.12 billion years old. So this is a younger Earth. This is younger Earth. This is younger Earth. This is younger Earth. And as you notice too, Jupiter is a lot bigger than Earth as it is now. It has yet to lose a hell of a lot of this atmosphere, but in the very center is where that planet is being formed, or the Earth is being formed. It's going to lose this atmosphere. It's going to collapse and shrink, and over, I'd say about 600 million years, double the time that it's been around now, it's going to turn blue and be a small little ball just like Uranus or Neptune is. And then eventually that atmosphere is going to continue to dissipate, and eventually you're going to get a small rocky ball that's going to be about 4 times older than Neptune or Uranus is now. And obviously here's Venus, here's Mars, Mercury, and Pluto. I have Mars about 25 billion years old, and I have Venus around, what is that, 700 billion, and I have Mercury into the trillions, many trillions of years old. And Pluto is just a cold, dead remains of what was once a stellar core. It's basically a fossilized star. But the origin of life researchers, all of them, those that do their whole religious line, those that do not do the religious line, or they're hardcore atheists or what have you, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. If they can't acknowledge that the Earth looked far different than it is now, and the evidence for the beginnings of life formation happened inside of planetary evolutionary processes, and looking at these objects as being evolutionary structures and wanting to go and figure out the atmospheric composition, what's going on inside these objects as they evolve, they're never going to get to the meat and potatoes of what it means to have life forming from essentially scratch, from when the star is very young and sun-like. And the process is called stellar metamorphosis. Here's the Wolinsky-Taylor diagram again, and you have stars as they're big, bright, and hot. They cool and collapse, and they are in different stages of evolution. And the fact they're in their system right now gives the appearance that they're all the same age and they formed all in the same vicinity, but that's a myth. They didn't form all in the same vicinity or all at the same time. They're wildly different in composition, they're wildly different in age, and they're different in position, different orbits. They're all stars in various stages of evolution. And to get that through to the origin of life researchers, I don't know what to do. I guess just make a little video, see if some of them see it. If they don't, oh well, there's nothing I can do. But to create the chemistry needed to form life from essentially scratch, you need a hell of a lot of material, and you need a hell of a lot of time, and you need a hell of a lot of energy. You need a lot of energy for the whole star to gravitationally collapse and to fuel all those reactions that are going to need to take place to form incredibly complex structures we know as, life, of organized structure and cells and what have you. Alright guys, I think that sums it up. I just wanted to throw this out there and hopefully educate people a little bit better what's going on with the YouTube drama concerning the origin of life. Alright, later.